What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are feeling good, feeling strong today, feeling very healthy. I got some news for you today. We got some urgent, time-sensitive things you guys got to knock out, got to take care of. I want to say hi to the chat before we really get into the nitty-gritty of the stuff. I do have the draft pulled up here, kind of watching what's going on. I don't really care too much about the NFL draft. I'm basically gonna watch the news tomorrow and figure it out. You know, if I really cared about a specific football team, then I would probably really care about this stuff. But it is what it is. While we say hi to chat, I want to let everybody know the Emerald word of the day. Emerald word of the day is brawl! Exclamation point brawl. It's lowercase. Lowercase spooky spikes. Lowercase. Type exclamation point brawl, all lowercase letters. And if you want to know how the Emerald word of the day works, check out the description on YouTube. Breaks down how it all works. I see a penguin there in the live stream. I hear that it is National Penguin Day today. I celebrated in my own little way. Weird days of the year happen every single day. I'm not saying that penguins are weird or anything like that, but it's always interesting. There's like the tequila. Today's National Tequila Day. National, whatever. Anyway, Nobody 92 is here. Hero Wars Titan Lords is here. Glenn Malvaso, good to see you, Glenn. Three-time winner, three-time April winner of the Emerald Word of the Day. Juan Carlos Mendez. Let's see. Green Dragon, we got to mention what you did for us today. Huge piece of information from Green Dragon that we're going to share with you all in just a little bit. The Green Dragon, as it were. Casual Credit Gaming said, "Oh shoot, I just remembered I need to do my Osh minions." Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I have brawl. Oh, it's exclamation point brawl. Shoots. It's supposed to be lowercase brawl. It's lowercase. That must have been auto-corrected. It's lowercase, guys. It's lowercase. Lowercase b. Thank you, Richard King. It's lowercase b. Lowercase b, brawl. B-R-A-W-L, lowercase. Lowercase. Sorry about that. Anyway, the thing that we got to knock out first and foremost, guys, Facebook and web players. Specifically, web players. You guys have got about 23 minutes to finish your Osh fights. 23 minutes to finish your Osh fights. That's up here in the city of Asgard conflict area in the guild raid system. You've got 23 minutes. Of course, Facebook has got 3 hours and 23 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do ours right now while we kind of chat, while we kind of warm everything up a little bit. While we're doing this, I want to remind everybody that I hurt my ankle on Saturday. Today, I woke up. The swelling is almost gone. I can walk pretty normal without any kind of limp. It doesn't feel like I'm limping at all. I can walk up and down steps. Flexing my calf is no problem. My shin, the front half of my lower leg, it's still a little tender whenever I flex it. And the area around the ball joint is still sensitive to the touch, but I don't feel any pain anymore, and it's not swelling up. If I'm just sitting here for a long time, it's not swelling up. You know how the other day I was having trouble if I was sitting too long without my leg up. It was swelling up, and I could feel it as I was walking around. It's not really doing that anymore. And aside from that, yesterday I was super sick. I don't know if you guys could tell, I was way more sick than I thought I was yesterday. Way more sick than I thought I was. I did not sleep very well at all last night. I'm still a little congested, and over the next couple of days, I'm going to probably be draining this into my throat. Of course, Mucinex is going to do really good stuff to keep that all cleared up. I got Mucinex. Mucinex is underrated. Mucinex, mucus relief medication, underrated. Underrated whenever you're on the backside of a cold or a flu or head congestion or whatever, to skip all of that, clearing your throat, coughing phase. Underrated. I absolutely love it. I love it. We've been hitting it for a little bit. So yeah, make sure you do all of your guild raids. Make sure you buy your buffs, whether you buy the gold buffs or not. Don't forget to do the work, guys. This is a team-focused game. All right, your guild is counting on you. Your guild is counting on you. Let's see, healing converter, keeper's blessing. Let's see. Survivors, chosen, immortal, stellar, astral, mages, marksman, nightmare, insomnia, and we'll go ahead and buy. Oh, we don't have enough. That's okay. That's okay. We got a super chats. Luiscar F, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Hello, Charlie. Best regards from Cali, Colombia. I love Artemis. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, Luiscar. It's good to have you here, my friend. I'm a huge fan of Artemis as well. Both the goddess of war and the marksman hero in Hero Wars. Really good hero, really great team to build, hero to build a team around. Used to be one of the worst heroes in the game because she was so easily countered by Helios. So easily countered by Helios. But now, with a couple small buffs here and there, a couple added heroes in here and there, she is a force to be reckoned with. Actually, we know all about Artemis on mobile, right? Fafnir, Artemis, Tristan, that core. Fafnir, Artemis, Tristan, the fart line, hugely impressive line, has been the meta or one of the meta teams on mobile for a very long time. Artemis on Facebook and web, I feel like, is an underused, underrated hero, and her ascension ability bounces 2 more times, then returns to Artemis, healing her, right? Healing her, keeping her alive against Helios and other critical hit counter heroes. And then when Deadly Showers is triggered, Artemis fires 7 more arrows. The Artemis puts out a ton of damage, and if you're not in a dodge meta, which we've been in a dodge meta for a very long time, I think that Artemis is a fantastic choice. I've been toying around with Artemis as a Amira counter, but you got to be quick with it. You got to be real quick because her critical hits will miss against Amira, obviously. Thank you so much, Luiscar, for the super chat. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. Supreme Dragon says, if you have the Grove Keepers undead team or the Engineers team, would I suggest buying that buff? So yes and no. Great question, Supreme Dragon. This question comes up from time to time, and I don't spend enough time on it discussing it. Yes and no. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at the Wakeful Undead. Grants a permanent buff if there are 3 undead on the team. What 3 undead would you use? Most often, you're going to see Corvus, Morgan, and Phobos, right? Corvus, Morgan, Phobos. Most often. Each team has a 25% chance not to fall asleep while Inflicted Slumber or Nightmare Visions is active. So, if you are in the City of Asgard fights with Osh, right, and you get Slumber or Nightmare Visions, you're in a bad place. You're in a bad. If your team has allowed this to happen, Supreme Dragon, then you're in a bad place. So I think that this is effective, yes, but I think that this is planning to fail, in my opinion. This is planning to fail. In my opinion, a team that you build to take into the City of Asgard fight, you should try to avoid falling asleep. You should try to avoid the Nightmare Visions. That's the undead one. That takes care of the undead one. The Ingenious Engineers grants a permanent buff if there are 3 engineers on the team. Each team member deals 4% bonus damage to the Stardome. Great buff. Fantastic buff. Fantastic buff. Unfortunately, you have to use Fox. And also, you have to use Isaac in a team with Ginger and Fox. I think that this would be super beneficial if you had an engineered-based team. Super, super beneficial. But Isaac needs to be in the LOL Osh team. Or the Cornelius Osh version, whichever it is. Not in a Ginger Fox team, if that makes sense. As far as I know, there isn't any other engineers. Are there any other engineers on Facebook and web? I think those are the only 3, right? Astrid and Luke, like Arachne isn't an engineer. No. I don't know of any other. Is Orion? No. Judge is not an engineer. Artemis and Artemis. I'm sorry, Aster and Lucas is not an engineer. It's just Daredevil is not an engineer. It's just Fox, right? It's just Fox, Ginger, and Isaac. Is Julius an engineer? Julius is not an engineer. So for that reason, yes, the buff would be good if Isaac wasn't used elsewhere, and also Ginger and Fox were heroes to level up. Right? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. And then finally, the Resilient Grove Keepers grants a permanent buff if there are 3 Grove Keepers on the team. Each team member has a 20% chance to avoid damage when defense spheres collide with Wormhole. So you have Alvanor and you have what? You have Kai and Thea. Alvanor, Kai, and Thea. Alvanor, Kai, and Thea. Are there any other Grove Keepers? Let's see, who else is Way of Nature on mobile? Let's see, Way of Nature, Hero Wars, Alliance, Images. I don't think that there are any other Way of Nature teams. I think it's just those 3, right? Yeah, so again, I think this buff of the 3 is the only one that I would consider. The only one that I would consider. 20% chance to avoid damage when defense spheres collide with the Wormhole. The Alvanor team, and we all know Alvanor is a fantastic tank. Fantastic tank. Isaac is the #1 tank in City of Asgard. #1 tank. Number 2, probably Aurora or Rufus, one of those 2. Alvanor is a great 4th-ish tank. Great tank. Great tank, right? You build some mages up behind him. Great team. I think of the 3, this is the only one that I would buy. Supreme Dragon, great question. Thank you so much for asking that. Thank you so much. In GA, does RT work the same way as an A, or is it the last person first at major time change? Thanks for everything. In Grand Arena, does the reward time work the same way as in Arena, or is it the last person in first at major time change? Thanks for everything. So the way that I understand... Glenn Malvaso, first of all, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The way that I understand that the Arena reward time works, the Grand Arena reward time works, is it hits at 8 p.m. local time. Whatever time your game thinks is 8 p.m. or 2000 hours, whatever it is, if you're on military time, at 20, right? That's 8 p.m. It looks at your Arena ranking and your Grand Arena ranking, and it rewards you whichever one is higher. That's the way that I understand it. That's the way that I understand it. Supreme Dragon, I don't think any of... I think no. I think no. I don't want to waste it. Yeah. Yep. All right, while we're on the subject of answering pressing questions, and I promise you we will transition to some mobile stuff. We have a little bit of mobile stuff to talk about here. Green Dragon today did something for us that I wanted to share with everyone, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the Brawl holistically. Buying lives, unlimited lives until the day ends. Okay, so when you win a fight, right? When you win a Brawl fights on Hero Wars Dominion Era, you're awarded 300 Brawl coins and 3,000 gold, right? And let's just fight this NPC again. Same team. Fighting the NPC is probably our fastest way to victory. Yeah, 300 to 3,000. So Green Dragon, today he asked me. He says, Charlie, if I buy unlimited lives, what's to stop me from just playing all day long, fighting over and over and over and over and over and over again, winning 300 Brawl coins, right? The currency. Titan BRawl coin to use in the shop. What's to stop me from doing this all day long? Well, eventually it stops. I don't know what that number is. Green Dragon, I don't know if you wrote it down, if you kept track of how many wins you had to get. I think once you finish the quest stage, I think you can't earn any more that day. I think that's actually the line. I think that's actually the cutoff. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. I think that's where you got to be. Let's test it a little bit while we kind of work our way through it. I don't know that that's where the cutoff line is, or if it's something else, but 22 wins is the cutoff. Okay, Supreme Dragon, thank you so much. It seems pretty arbitrary, 22 wins, but I'll take it. That sounds good. That sounds good. It stops at the end of the third quest level. Okay, that completes all 3 stages, so that makes sense. You finish the quest stages for the day. You can't do anything else. 3, 7, 12. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. So, first of all, big shout out to Green Dragon for figuring that out for us. But additionally, I think that it's probably okay. I think that it's probably okay to have that cap. And I'm just gonna sit here banging my head against the wall using the same team because I'm lazy. I am glad that the game is putting the same team back in and not having me have to reselect the Titans every single time. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and beat all of these standard defense teams. If you find yourself going up against the standard defense team, a player that hasn't reset their defense at all, then just using these top 4 Titans right here is a win almost every time. If you don't, I'm not really sure what the play is. I think the play is actually 4 lights plus Hyperion is one of them. I made a video earlier today talking about some of the best teams, some of the worst teams. And, yeah, there's a lot of people that have a lot of great ideas. I suggest everyone go check out that video. Check out the comments in the description of that video. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Now, while I'm doing this, I wanted to mention, dang. I want to talk about this shop a little bit, the Brawl shop. One of the things that was revealed to us today is that the Super Titans skins will be available in the Titan BRawl shop in the future. So Clash of the Titans, let's see, Clash of the Titans Hero Wars. When is this going to be? Well, what the heck? Become a gigillionaire. No, thank you. Thanks to the Hero Wars Wiki, we know that this event happened in January, this event happened in February, and this event happened, obviously, we're in April. So it skipped March. We've had this event 3 times this month already. I used Light, Dark, Tank, Super. I think I only lost Light, Dark, Tank, Super. Plus Hyperion. I like it. I like it. So I would expect to have this event again multiple times this year. Multiple times do I expect to see Clash of the Titans again. So the FOMO, right? Do you need this? Elemental damage. Elemental damage improves the healing output of Hyperion. No. I'm sorry. It does not. It just improves the damage output against the elemental damage stat is specific to the, let's see, Silva skin. No, artifacts. Let's see. Yeah, increases damage dealt to water titans. So the elemental damage stats is only for the specific team that you're countering. Let's say that again. A water team beats a fire team in a vacuum, right? There are some variations, playing in manual mode, playing in automatic. What is the 5th Titan on that team? How leveled up are the totems? Generally speaking, a water team beats a fire team beats an earth team beats a water team, right? So you're already, on average, beating those teams, right? Water beats fire, fire beats earth, earth beats water. These skins improve the win rate against the team that you're already supposed to be beating, right? The Water Titan skin, the Hyperion Champion skin helps Hyperion do more damage to fire teams. Water is already doing a lot of damage to fire teams, right? Already defending well against fire teams. Araji's champion skin helps him do more damage to earth teams. Eden's champion skin helps him do more damage to water teams. Like, I don't think that this is not a situation where you have to buy this to be competitive. I don't think that it is. I do not think that you guys should spend the money on this. I don't. In a month or two, maybe 3 months, these will be available for Brawl coins. Okay? In the Brawl shop, there's a lot of people that are upset about this. A lot of people. How come you can't buy all of them? This is not fair. I really want the Super Titan skins. They're gorgeous. I've said a couple of times they're gorgeous. I don't think... armor... again, these are win more skins. You're already winning. This is helping you win more. Those skins aren't needed on Alliance. I can believe that. I feel like these skins, they don't add as much to fights as people think they do. But the problem with this, for us, for the average player, is that some people, enough people, gotta have the skins. I got to have the skins today. I gotta have them. I can't wait. I cannot wait until they're free buying with Brawl coins. I can't wait. I have to have them today. And sometimes I use Hyperion, sometimes I use Araji, sometimes I use Eden. So I have to buy all 3 of them. People are spending the money to buy all 3 of these skins, and I do not think that you need them. Maybe in the top 50 Clash of Worlds, it will matter. Maybe in the top 30 Clash of Worlds, maybe in the top 25 Clash of Worlds positions, it will matter. Francis says maxed out accounts will get them to get an edge over other maxed out accounts. I agree, and that is what makes this game run, right? Those players make this game happen. Don't buy these skins. Wait, guys. Wait. Unless you're a top 1% player. Eventually, they'll be buyable in the shop, and, from there, this discussion has to be had. And by the way, big shout out to Calorie Fair for putting this spreadsheet together. We've talked about this a couple times already, but the thing that you can probably get away with, and what most people should buy, is going to be the artifact boxes, right? The water, fire, earth, light, and darkness artifact boxes, or seal chests. Probably seal chests are a little bit more important. Or just buying a ton of the Essence of the Elements. Just buying a ton of this. So you can actually level up the artifacts that you already have. Right? Worrying about buying these skins is a problem for players that have been playing for a very, very long time and have nothing else to spend on. Elemental damage. This helps Vulcan do more damage to Earth teams. Vulcan is already beating Earth teams, right? Sylva's elemental damage skin allows her to do more damage against water teams. Sylva is already beating water teams, right? Skins have definitely toughened Titan Lords and impacted those. I don't disagree. A big shout out to Calorie Fair for this. A huge shout out to Daniel, community manager Daniel, for sharing with me that those skins will be purchasable in the future. Huge shout out to that. Tank, and then 2 Super Titans. Sure. Tank, 2 Super Titans. Seal chests should be priority. I don't disagree. I think the seal chests are a very good purchase. Very good purchase. But, yeah. So, somebody in my chat suggested to use Light and Darkness, Tank, and Super Titan teams. And you have a pretty good... I almost lost there. We're gonna finish this out with this right here. We're gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna skip. We're going to skip it every single time. Victory, we'll take it. Facing off against these base element teams, people that haven't set their defenses, I should win every single one of these. The light and water, here's a nice different option right here. The people that are actually caring about beating the elemental lords every day are those people who need these skins. Those people who feel like they are missing out if they don't buy the skins now. Confirming there is no free way to get Super Titan champion skins. Scott, not today. Not today. Soon, but not today. Soon, but not today. Find out you don't need to use Gift of the Sanctuary. It goes in the mail. Yep, that is true. That is true. Check this out, guys. Double tank, double Super Titan Hyperion team appears to be clapping. While we wrap up the last 60 seconds of Thursday when it comes to Hero Wars, I don't believe that there's anything happening. Let's see. I don't think that there's any new events happening on either version of the game tonight. I don't think that there is. The one thing that I think that we do need to care about is paying attention to any changes in these events. BBQ. Sean the Sheep Gaming says, I buy all of the skins, maxed them out, didn't see any change. How about that? Guys, I've gone undefeated since I switched to this double tank, double Super Titan team. Undefeated. Undefeated. I'm undefeated. Is this the best team for day one? No, it is not. I lost. I lost a fight. Anyway, let's check this out over on Hero Wars Mobile. Let's take a look at the new day on Hero Wars Alliance, the mobile version of the game. While that's loading up, let's actually let's draw a name. Scut Duck. Scut Duck, are you here? Scut Duck. Let's see. 94 people have entered into the, let's see, Scut Duck web player. Fantastic. Congratulations, Scut Duck. Guys, you got to enter in order to get your name drawn. You got to type in ! Brawl. There are 160 plus people watching. Only 96 of you have typed in the Emerald word of the day. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not showing my screen. Hold on. Just to prove I drew Scut Duck. Right. I did. just to prove. Just to prove I did. Just to prove I did. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Not rigged. Not rigged. Okay, Hero Wars Alliance does not appear to have anything new popping off. I did want to mention the Times 4 Emerald Sale. Times 4 Emerald Sale is something that I did not mention in yesterday's live stream. I should have mentioned it. The Brawl, it doesn't appear to be any difference. Yeah. I want to reiterate this again, guys. I want to reiterate this again. I want to say it a million times more. Do not, unless you don't care about getting the most efficient. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to let you play. I'm going to let you guys play how you want. It's fine. The best team to use that we found so far on Hero Wars Alliance, 4 light Titans, like all 4 light Titan elements, and this dude. This is Mort, right? This is Mort. I have had a pretty good win rate with these 4. I did mention it. Okay. Guys, I was so out of it yesterday. I was so out of it. Let's see. Skip battle. Nice. Nice. Will my game crash? Can I get more than 1 fight finished in a row without my game crashing? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Fantastic. I still cannot play more than 1 fight in a row. I still cannot play more than 1 fight in a row on my on my emulator without my game crashing. Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, man. What about Wind Titans? Oh, no. No Wind Titans. Please, no Wind Titans. What's up, Jan? Welcome to the live stream. William Rayburn's here. I see you, William. I see you. I see you. Locked Titan is now Agni. Okay. Okay. We'll go over there in just a second. We'll check that out in just a second. Check it out in just a second. Just a second. One thing that I didn't discuss in yesterday's live stream is my suggested best buys for the Rigel store. First and foremost, get Rigel. Get him. Get him. Summon him. Get him. You're going to wish you did. I'm going to pass the Wind Titans. Pass on the Wind Titans, huh? You're going to wish you had Rigel. Get him. If you don't go for Rigel, artifact chests. Number one artifact chest to purchase, Chest of Seals. Every single Titan on Hero Wars Alliance needs seals. Every single one of them. Every single one of them does. To evolve the seal artifact to 6 stars, you need Chest of Seals. You need a ton of seals, all right? If you have all of your Titans seals at maxed, the next thing that I would recommend you buy, fire, water, or earth artifact chests, depending on whatever element you're building, whatever off element you're building. Because if you're not building a darkness and light Titan team, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. I would suggest probably light or darkness or both plus water so that you can get real deep in the dungeon, though earth is fine too. I think fire is the least important because if you're building light and dark, you're trying to get deep in the dungeon with the rest of your Titans. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I say. Getting the soul stones, I don't think is a good idea. I think it's better to get soul stones from the Titan summoning spheres. I think that's kind of a waste. You could definitely buy the Titan summoning spheres here, but you get so much per day. You can get elemental spheres here, which gives you random artifacts. I think that's a mistake. Don't buy these. If you're looking for Titan artifact fragments, just buy them directly out of these chests. Just buy them directly. Unless, of course, you're trying to get darkness and light Titans, which you can't buy from here. Then you buy the Chest of Seals, because your darkness and light Titans have seals that they need to evolve. If you're a free-to-play player, buy an item. Buy items for your heroes. Okay, it will save you days, literal days of farming equipment. Buy items for your heroes. If you want to be effective Titan fighting as a free-to-play player, I suggest not being a free-to-play player. Sorry. That's just how it is, guys. Titans are expensive. Titans are expensive. Yeah. Rigel store. Rigel, artifacts, items, in that order. Over on Hero Wars, hero-wars.com. Over on, thought I just kicked my dog. Dog's upstairs. Over on Hero Wars Dominion Era on Facebook, on web, we have a new Brawl day. Let's see. Day 2 of Brawls on Hero Wars Facebook and web. We have a new locked-in hero. A new locked-in Titan, Araji. Yesterday's number one best team was Light and Darkness Tanks, Light and Darkness Super Titans, ready, go. I would bet you that it's probably going to be pretty similar. Skip battle. How about that? Seems to win. Let's try to find some non-NPCs, though. Let's get in here and try to find some non... Okay, here's one. Here's a non-NPC. Is this the play? Is this absolutely the play? Defeated. Okay, so I lost to 3 light, 2 darkness. 3 light, 2 darkness I lost to. Okay. Okay, so if I'm not facing 3 light, 2 darkness, I think this is just fine. So 2... Here, let's try this one first. Only lost twice, says Faden. Oh, I didn't switch my screen. Oh no! Dang it, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, all right. Apologies, guys. So day 2 of the Titan BRawl. Let's start this over. Day 2 of Titan BRawl on Hero Wars Dominion Era. I apologize, guys. Show screen. I can't see. Show screen. I'm sorry. Day 2 of Titan Brawls on Hero Wars Dominion Era. Go with the Light and Darkness tanks, right? Brewstar and Rigel, and the Light and Darkness Super Titans. Our Titan of the day is Araji. That's locked in on offense. Thanks to my chat for suggesting this team. I've lost once with this guy to a triple light, 2 darkness team. Triple light, 2 darkness, I've lost to. Here's double light, 3 darkness. Let's see if this. Let's see if it does well here. I think that it against any of the any of the base element teams, this is probably going to win. Any of the base element teams, this is probably going to win. Darkness and Light Tank, Darkness and Light Super Titan. Yeah, seems to be doing pretty good. The question then is, what team can we use? What team can we use when the defense has Darkness and Light teams set up? Is there a version of this team that we can throw in there that's a little bit better? Aloreza has a suggestion. We'll try it. All right, so the Darkness and Light Tank Super Titan team is good against base elements. Alareza's got a suggestion. We're going to use Moloch Tank, Araji. We're going to use Ignis, Hyperion, and Tenebris. Tenebris, Hyperion. All right, so we're going to try this. We'll try this line against any of the non-base element. That is any team on defense that's using Darkness and Light. Here's another one. Darkness and Light combination. Okay. Very small sample size so far. Okay, it didn't work. It didn't work every time. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We see enough of these base element teams, Earth, Fire, Water teams, that we can just throw our winning attack team in there. Using that team, lost Hyperion, Moloch, Vulcan, Araji, Solaris. Okay. Yeah, see, I think there's going to be enough of the Fire, Water, Earth teams on defense that you can kind of manage your way through it. KB Rusty says it was your idea. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for that idea, KB Rusty. Thank you so much for sharing with the chat. Use against double light and dark tanks. Okay. You can see here though, I'm getting through my 22 wins, right, all the way to phase 3. I'm getting through it without having to buy any lives, and that's really all that matters. That's really all that matters, right? Getting through. Yeah, we're doing good here. Full Earth with Araji. Full Earth with Araji. Okay, let's try that. If we come up against another Light and Darkness team, we'll try that Full Earth versus Araji. Or, I'm sorry, Full Earth plus Araji versus that. I'm just not coming up against them, though. See, so many people just don't set their defenses, which is fine. Which is fine. I would say don't set your defense, right? You win a little bit of coins by having defenses, but, you know, helping your fellow Hero Wars player get their stages in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Somebody said, let's see. Diego says Full Earth plus Araji. Let's try it. Full Earth. Let's try it. Full Fire and Hyperion. Whoops. Escape battle. Okay, okay. So that works. Did you see that? That works. 4 Earth Araji. That won that time, at least. We're just going to go in here and we're going to... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Dang. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone for sharing that great information. Super helpful for getting there. It's day 2, Titan Brawls. One more day to go. One more day to go. Okay. S. Putnam. S. Putnam. Rigel artifact leveling. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody talk about that. I haven't even looked at the artifacts. I just dumped into them. I just dumped into them with what I had, and that was it. I can't even... I don't even know. I don't even know what he has. I don't even know what he has. Ah, S. Putnam. Web player. Nice. Another web enjoyer. Another web enjoyer. William says, seal and attack first, defense last. Okay. Okay. There you go. Brentus, William Rayburn suggests the seal and attack first, defense last. All right. All right, guys. I feel like today was a very strong live stream. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here. The boys don't have school tomorrow, so we have some kids staying the nights. They are eagerly awaiting me to leave the basement so that they can play hockey and basketball and foosball, arcade games. We got a PlayStation set up. Have a little fun down here. We're going to be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. We're going to talk more about stuff, this and that. We might be doing the Coffee with Kark in the morning. Coffee with Kark is something I've been teasing a little bit, thinking about a little bit more. I think it could be fun. Jump online in the beginning of the day, do a quick little live, going over the news from overnight. You know, things that popped off. I think it could be fun. Don't worry about it. 130 Mater, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're on the back end of it. Thanks for everyone being here. Please leave a like on the way out the door if you haven't already. If you feel like I've brought you value or entertainment or anything. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.